There we are. Okay.
Huh?
Hang on. Come on. There. Say something.
Well, good morning. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter. Hey, buddy.
What's up, dude?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, why? What'd you do? What, were you horsing around over there or
coming
what?
through my computer. Oh, your voice was coming through my computer.
Oh, so you got me in surround sound?
Raise that wrong. Yeah, I got you. Hey, real quick, fill some time because I might have to. I want to show you this new toy I got.
Oh my God. Okay, everyone, we're on the stream, by the way. Of course, for you just listening on the radio, Hunter is playing with his remote control helicopter, for God's sakes. Yeah.
I'm pretty good at it. I'm pretty good.
Yeah, you're not bad. I can't wait for that thing.
Can you hear it through
I can't wait for that thing to get a loose rotor and hit you in the face.
Close to the computer. Oh, Terry's getting me pissed.
Yeah, don't get that caught up in the wires.
If you're on the stream, dude, I'm telling you, this is one of the coolest toys.
So, dude, these have been around forever, man.
It's an RC helicopter, like $25 on Amazon.
Yeah.
They fly really good.
Dude, I remember having one of those in middle school. Like, they've been around for a long time.
Those weren't the same. This is a different version, and it flies way better. Flies way easier. The other one were like the tiny something hawk or something, right?
Yeah, whatever. Airhawks or Airhogs or something like that. Yeah.
Hog.
Well, I'm telling you, we had ones that you could shoot at each other. They had little lasers, and when you shot at it, it would bring it down. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you've never owned one of those before. That seems like something you would buy multiples of.
They were kind of crappy. I didn't like how they would fly. But this one, man, I'm telling you, if you have like a nephew or any kid that you're trying to find a gift for,
or a 38-year-old husband,
or a 38-year-old, instant smile. It really is an instant smile. My cousin
they are fun.
was over the other day. And I'm like, hey, fly it around a little bit. And he's older than I am, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just watching his face. This is the coolest thing ever.
Have you seen, and this is another, I almost bought one for Riley. It's a little ball, like it's an enclosed ball. It looks like a hamster wheel.
Yeah, and they like float back.
And but you can throw it, and it'll bounce off things. So the propellers are on the inside, so you don't got to worry about taking a propeller to the eye or anything like that. Those are pretty sweet. Well, yeah, you get your hair in there for sure. But yeah, those are awesome. You know what my brother and I used to do? Again, when we were younger, growing up in the country, we would see how high we could get it to go up before it would lose the signal. Dude, they would go far, man. So then we're like, all right, where'd it go? Is it still going? Yeah, we just hit up and then we just see how high it would go.
My brother did that with his first drone. Doesn't have it anymore.
That is gone. That thing is gone.
Bye-bye.
It's in space. It's in space. Well, okay, you would know. What's the highest drones you can get up there? I mean, obviously you got like military grade that are up there, but like civilian drone. How high could you go?
A civilian drone. So if you have a drone, you should know this. You can't go any higher than 400 feet. That's the danger zone because that's where planes are flying.
That's where Kenny Loggins is at? It's right there.
Kenny Loggins is. Right. That's where the danger zone is.
You don't want to hit Kenny Loggins with your drone.
Online,
yeah,
I've seen some guys fly their drones through the clouds. I mean, high miles.
You know how cool it'd be to fly a drone like right to like the end of orbit? Could you get it up into space?
I don't think so.
Float around?
I think you're starting to lose a little bit of
the connection. There's going to be a little delay in that connection.
But like atmosphere too. Because it's thin up there, you know?
Yeah.
Cold, the electronics.
I feel like
weather balloon though can go.
Isn't that funny?
Go to space.
Isn't that funny? We got all this technology. All you need is a balloon.
All you need is a balloon.
You need a thick balloon, and you can go as high as yes, right there.
And at the same time, everybody will think it's a UFO.
Yeah. Whoa, no. I mean, isn't that what that guy who skydove from space? Wasn't he just on a balloon? Didn't they just send him up on like a big like space balloon or something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You're right.
Crazy.
He jumped out of that capsule for sure.
Yeah, but it wasn't that a balloon that took him up or something? Mm-hmm. Like that. Then he just fell for it. God, that's terrifying, dude. And I'm gonna fall. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Terrifying. Anyway, well, congrats on your new toy.
Yes. Hey, I'm telling you. Hey, Christmas is right around the corner. So, if you want instant smiles on Christmas morning.
Was this an Amazon purchase or did you buy this at a store? Oh, it was Amazon. Because here's what I imagine you at the store, like talking to the cashier. Oh, this is for my nephew, if you were wondering. It's for my nephew. It's definitely not for me, a grown man.
This guy should have been like, pull up your YouTube right now. Let's see what you were just watching.
Oh, how to fly an RC copter. How about that?
All right.
This is for my nephew, and so I can show him how to do it. Don't judge me, bitch. Anyway. No, very cool. Those are fun. I wouldn't mind having one. I wouldn't mind having one. So have the cats attacked it yet? That's what you got to watch out for.
Cats are freaked out by that thing. They
You
don't
should
know what
mount-
it is. They're like, that's a little robot thing that
Yeah.
usually things this size I can kill,
Yeah.
but that doesn't have blood in it. What is that thing? That's
Uh,
not a cat's thing.
You should attach the laser pointer to it, and then
Oh my God, you're thinking.
I'm always thinking. What are you talking
You know
about?
what's
Full of
funny
ideas.
is I got one right here.
I know, of course you do.
I got one right
Of course you do. Come on, man. Right next to your fountain pen, for God's sakes. Mine. Oh man. Anyway, well, good stuff. Good stuff on there. Hunter and his toys. Unbelievable.
Child.
You know what I'm gonna buy you for Christmas? I just found out your Christmas present. I'm gonna
Gift
buy
card
you
to the toy store.
no, I'm gonna buy you a toy chest. All right, so you can put all
Hey,
your stuff.
treasure one.
I
You,
don't know.
you think give me a treasure chest one or one of those big footballs? Remember those?
I'm gonna get you. No, it's gonna be the turtle one where the shell comes off.
Ah, I'll take that. I love it.
Because you are a
I got a
toddler.
spot right over there. for
Right over. You can tuck it underneath the foosball table. You child. Unbelievable. Oh my God. Anyway, well, there we go. Good way to start off the stream, which by the way, we are streaming. Find us on Twitch, Facebook, the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Back at it after a couple days off. I was talking earlier on the show, dealing with some illnesses in the household, but everyone's on the mend. So back to normal. With that said, we got to keep things going here. It's time for your morning dump. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
that.
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-77
77.
or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Yeah, pump it. Yeah, pump it. Well, apparently nothing is going to keep us alive. Nothing makes us healthy. Everything is just killing us because according to a new study, exercise might not make you live longer, especially if you're a twin from Finland. That's where the study was done. Anyway, scientists there followed 11,000 pairs of twins since the 70s and found those who exercised didn't really outlive their twins who didn't. They found working out regularly reduced your chances of dying young by only about 10%, and also discovered that going extra hard at the gym actually sped up the aging process by messing with our joints. So
I don't know if only 10% is the right adjective for that because 10% is pretty significant.
that's quite a bit. I would like, a chance to
10%
shave off,
boost.
That
would be nice.
But okay, so here we are. Since the 70s, they've been following these twins. Some exercise, some don't, and apparently, it doesn't. What do we do?
Had this weird theory that has no science behind it. It's just kind of always I've thought about. I think there's a middle ground. I think you can work out too hard to where it's more strenuous on your body
Right.
than doing good,
Right.
but doing nothing and just eating. So there's like a middle ground there where you're not overworking your heart, but you're still working it to keep it healthy. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but what is that middle ground? Because now here's the
What is
funny
the middle
thing.
ground?
Like you look at like let's go back, to the 40s, the third, whatever, where way more manual jobs. Okay. The life expectancy for men was like 58 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. And now I
And
think
why has that changed?
I think we're eating worse now because of all the processed food.
It's medicine. It's
say-
medicine.
is
It's
it just so-
as a kid?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the medication and the shots you get as a kid. That's why we're living longer.
But is it a healthy living longer? Because I feel like, we're just extending living longer, but still,
You have a good point. I will say back in the 40s, they worked harder than we do now. Why are we living longer? Seems like they worked their
Well-
bodies harder. They should be more,
right? They were keeping their bodies moving. They weren't sedentary like we are now, but was it they were eating higher fatty foods? Were they drinking more?
foods were different. Foods didn't have what they have in it now, whether that's good or bad. But
See, I
we're
feel like
living
we have more.
longer.
Yeah. I just don't know what to do because here I am. I'm
Whatever
trying to
that
cut
is.
down.
It's whatever
Yeah, right there.
Man, whatever that juice is.
Maybe. So there's people saying that that's what's killing us. You know what I mean? There's people, don't do that. Whatever. There's no answer. Don't eat the red meat. Drink the red wine. Don't drink the red wine.
I'll
Eat
tell
this.
you what
Don't
it
eat
is.
that. It's what?
Not 100% of the people are smoking nowadays. That's what.
That's a big thing. Smoking's a big thing. But then you see some of these old codgers that are like, they smoked and drank their whole lives. I mean, Keith Richards, for God's sakes, it's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. I know I'm going to die, but if I could just figure out something to just keep me around long enough, all right? Because then you get hit by a bus.
Am I way off by saying this? By running every single day, bang, 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 on your knees and your joints, they can't be good for you in the long run, right?
I don't know.
Or am I wrong?
I don't know.
You just strengthen the joints, but I just feel like every day, bang, bang, bang. Like eventually your body's gonna be like, dude,
stop it.
Stop.
It's bone on bone. Stop it. Honestly, I think walking. I think we just need to walk more. You know what I mean? Like, we don't walk anywhere anymore. All right. We got scooters everywhere and hoverboards and whatever. I mean, hell, you got a bicycle that you don't even need to pedal. I mean, I love it.
I love it. I'm gonna live to 100 on that thing.
You might.
Get the fresh air.
Feel good.
About all you get.
I don't know. All these conflicting studies. Why can't they just come out? All right, everyone, we made a pill. Just take this pill. You're going to be fine. All right. You take this pill and you're all right. You're good to go. Here's your pig heart and your cow spleen. We'll just strap it in you.
Enjoy your long life.
3D printed penises. We got you. What? I don't know if I want to read this story, Hunter, because it's upsetting to me. And you're probably going to be upset too. Tim Allen might be on his own naughty list this year. Casey Wilson, who played alongside the actor for the Santa Clauses on Disney Plus, said he was, quote, rude, and it was the, quote, single worst experience I've ever had with a co-star ever. She was giving an interview to Variety and even called him the B word. Casey says she didn't say anything for a year because her kids loved the movies. So apparently, a bitch? I don't know. This is a bitch. So apparently, Tim Allen was a dick on the set of the Santa Clauses.
I don't want to hear that. I love Tim Allen.
Right?
You know what? I mean, maybe on the set. What Santa Claus is this one? The third?
This is the third or fourth, whatever. Yeah. So they made it for Disney Plus.
Christmas Land, the Christmas. You know when you're like in the shopping mall, here comes Santa Claus, all day long, and eventually you're just like, you just want to pull your hair out.
Yeah.
You know, all you see is red and green and shiny things everywhere.
Little elves.
It's great at first, but the 9th hour, you're like, okay, I've had enough. Maybe filming a Christmas thing like this, like the Santa Claus, where you're in the North Pole, basically.
Gotcha. Yeah.
He snapped. He's like, I can't do this anymore. Like,
if I smell gingerbread cookies one more time. I'm taking everyone.
One more
out.
elf. I'm going to lose it.
That could be. And also
perspective. I'm just saying.
We don't know how this lady was. You know, it's easy to sit there and point the finger. Maybe
it was her first rodeo, so she's all happy and like overbearing with joy and hey, this is great, all jolly, and he's just like, son of a.
I want to wear the suit. I don't want to do it. But I was surprised because you see stuff.
Just a dick. Maybe he's just
maybe. And he is getting older. He's starting to become a crotchety old man. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I was surprised because everything you see with Tim seems like he's a pretty happy-go-lucky kind of guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, funny.
Has a lot of fun. Yeah. I don't know.
I want to hear that.
Yep. Tim Allen, Santa Claus. He's a dick.
Home Improvement was like my deep favorite show. That was it.
Well, the best. Yep. Nope. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll be able to tell when we watch the movie. Like, hey, he's kind of coming off like a dick in this movie. I don't know. Even on screen. Lastly, I love this. IKEA has unveiled a giant 10-pound meatball that you can buy. So obviously the UK furniture conglomerate, massive. Everyone knows IKEA. All right. They debuted a turkey-sized meatball that comes with a side of their signature lingonberry sauce. What? And while it looks like a boulder from Raiders of the Lost Ark, you have to reserve it if you want to buy it. You can't just waltz in there and buy it.
Sold food.
Dude, they're known for their meatballs. Like there's a place. I'm almost positive, like in their native, they're Swiss, right?
I think
that's a Swiss company.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, because the Swedish meatballs, that's what it is. The Swedish meatballs. Like, no joke, they have a drive-through lane at the IKEA just so people can get their meatballs. And there's like a line. People love them. They go nuts for these Swedish meatballs at IKEA. Much like Costco and their like $1.50 hot dogs.
Yeah, you get golf clubs or you can get a turkey.
And people love them. People love them there. But 10 pound, how big do you think, like a round? What do you think? Would that be like a baseball or like a bowling ball? I mean,
it's pretty big.
That's a big meatball.
Hey, think about a bowling ball.
Yeah.
A 10-pound bowling
ball.
Right.
Right. That's a big bowling ball.
It's a big bowling ball.
And now you're getting that in meatball?
The bowling ball material is heavier, right? So that meatball is going to be pretty big.
Oh, you mean more dense. You're saying more dense, right?
Yeah.
Than the meatball? Like if you got a bowling ball, that's 10.
Yeah, it's more
But
dense,
then you got it's more.
The meatball is going to be
so
bigger,
it's probably
right?
bigger, right? That's wild.
It's just weird. An IKEA meatball. What?
I don't know.
Here's the thing: is IKEA website? I mean, is that the only place you can get? You can't go to the store and get IKEA, can you?
No, you can. No, they got IKEA stores all over the place. Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen an IKEA store.
I know there's one near Chicago.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. It's wild because they all got their Swiss names. So you get like a Flukenhausen and a Schmargendargen.
IKEA mixed up with Pier. Was it Pier 1 or
Pier 1 Imports? Yeah.
Pier 1 Imports, but which is no more anymore. That's a thing of the past.
Yeah.
Not just the one locally closed. All of them did.
All of them. They're all done. They're all done. But no, IKEA is a big deal and affordable too. Problem is you got to put everything together. And it's just a pain in the ass. Pain in the ass.
Yeah,
there's one thing.
The instructions.
The instructions. Yeah. Just because it's insane. If there's one thing I hope to never do again in my life is put together furniture. It's the worst. Why do they make it so complicated? It's insane.
Why are there so many pieces?
So many pieces.
Make it more simple. Put everything in one,
I'm not joking.
If everything's
the amount of times I've just taken screws and a impact driver to furniture because I'm like, I'm just screwing it together. I'm not going to follow because this is insane. This is insane. All right. I'm going to screw this piece of particle board into that piece of particle board.
It never fits either. It never fits.
Never.
It's always a little cocked one way or
leans to the left.
On right.
That TV's sitting at a slant. Ugh.
Damn it. No, and then you're done. It's all put together and you look over and there's like 6 screws.
Way too many screws, right?
Like, wait.
Where did I miss those?
I don't think.
Where did I miss those? Which part were those in?
Pulling it back apart.
Nope, leave it. It's fine.
Just be careful with it. That's what you say.
Don't lean on that. All right. Don't lean on that.
Put also, things on it.
I do want to say, don't put that full 10-pound meatball on there. It will collapse. It will collapse. I will say, though, too, I don't think they're doing this right because the reason meatballs are so delicious, like the crock pot meatballs, is because they're tiny. You know what I mean? It's little bits of meat. Like, I don't want to cut into a giant ball of meat. That doesn't seem, and you know that middle's not going to be cooked the same way as the outside. No.
Give me a regular meatball.
Meatballs. I think we've covered.
I had meatballs yesterday, actually.
Bet you did under a bridge. I don't know.
It was football yesterday.
I bet you did eat some meatballs, didn't you? Earn a couple bucks under that bridge, you homo. What? I don't know.
No.
And we salvaged this a little bit. I don't know. All right, that's your morning dump. We'll be back. Hold on a second.
Right back.
All right.
Hey, go to your settings on your video.
Yeah.
I think you might be in lower definition because your screen is smaller when I cancel out of it.
No, I don't think that because I think that's just the single view, but let me see. Yeah, I'm in standard.
Standard, go to high definition.
No, still small. I think that's just the border they put on when you're, no, that's solo layout. Moron.
Huh. A new camera then.
Yeah, that's that. So they got the new one, and then obviously camera 2, camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2.
Honestly, he shouldn't move it to the back corner where that on-air sign is.
Well, that's where we're gonna move it. We're gonna not like back,
to the very
back corner.
back corner. I would say if you could.
No, because then you're only gonna get the back of my head.
So but you have yours in front of you, so that one is for the guest. So when
I guess if we switch,
when we look at Jess, we always see the back of her head.
Well, so we are gonna move it. We're gonna move it more to like right by the door, kind of in the middle here, because then it'll be a side view of both of us.
Mm-hmm. It's not always about you. You already got your damn camera.
It's gotta be me. Good morning, Scott. Michelle said, love the new toy. Great flying. Yeah, Hunter did do pretty good. And good morning.
Thank you.
Good morning, Zarkathius. Tyler liked your toy. It is. I do love those little helicopters on there.
Yeah, they're sick. They're sweet. So if you're wondering, type in S107. That's what this one is. It's an S107. It's got the metal back.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these things fly good, man.
Is that aluminum frame on that thing?
Aluminum frame, bro. It's cool, man.
Morning, Eric. Morning, Eric. Oh, thank you. Rashure but 10. The beard is looking very tight. Thank you. I've been I got it all trimmed up, looking nice.
Gray, not light.
It's a fake beard. Hey, good morning. It's the Plan B morning show. Brock Hunter. You okay?
Back. All right.
And we're back. 7:27. Don't forget, we are streaming. Find us on Twitch. Find us on Facebook. Find us on the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Back at it after a couple days off. Good to be back. Good to see everyone. You can get in on the fun there with our stream. Refreshed. We'll be on for the next half hour or so. So, like I said, join us there. Right now, though, let's get to it. Sportses. As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
Bud Distributing getting you stocked up with delicious Bud Light, tall, cool Budweiser's, other delicious drinks like Good Boy Vodka Seltzers. Every pour helps a pup. And Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Hey, Bud, remember to drink wiser, Bud.
Hey, for sports this morning, can I just turn the camera to ESPN that I have?
Yeah, just let them do it. Let Stephen A. Smith do it. That's fine. That's
right.
fine.
You know, that's their job, right? Hey, there was some crazy football yesterday, and we don't have a lot of time to talk about it. So here we go. Bears beating the Lions 28-13 in a crazy matchup yesterday. The Bears pretty much had it the whole time. And I think we were all waiting for that moment where we're like, oh, here's the momentum switch. And it kind of did for a moment. It switched a little bit, and you're like, oh, but no, Bears were at home. They didn't take the foot off the throat. Here we go, man. Justin Fields threw for a touchdown, ran for another. Like I said, Bears played their most impressive game of the season. I think we can all agree with that. Beating the NFC North leading Detroit Lions 28-13.
Bears, what now? 2 of their last 3 they've won? Something like that?
Light.
Showing some light. Some life.
You know, do you get excited?
Well, I mean, I'm excited because they beat the Lions, and that's fantastic. Yes.
I think, okay, I'm going to compare the Bears with the Packers right now in the sort of this sense. Is the past 3 games have been okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have something to cheer for. Like all of that stuff from the beginning of the season has kind of gone away. That bad feeling. Oh God, another year. I mean, we were talking about digging up Chicago Stadium and going to as soon as we can do that, that's when you're going to see light
to the ground.
You know, but here we are. So Chicago fans, how do you feel? And I think you should feel pretty damn good, because if you play like that last night or yesterday, I should say, there's some light at the end of the tunnel. It really is.
Right now, what is crazy is the Bears, and I know this seems so small, but as of now, the Bears have a 7% chance to make the playoffs where they stand.
7.
Now, if they win out, which is not going to be easy to do.
That's what they have to do, is win out?
No. So this is from the New York Times, how the Bears can make the playoffs. And again, there's a lot that needs to happen. But if they win out, let's see.
I mean, let's just chalk it up. You got to win out. Let's just say that.
If they win out, they got like a 54% chance to do it.
So you got to win out.
Yeah, you got to win out, and then there's got to be some other games too.
Some other things to happen.
Right, because here, God, this is pretty slick here. So, if they win out, okay, if they win out, and then if let's say the Giants lose or win tomorrow night, then now they got a 60% chance. There's some. I mean, some things happen.
So tonight, Giants are playing Green Bay.
Giants are playing Green Bay. So if the Bears win out, the Giants lose tonight. The Giants win tonight. All right, now you got a 61% chance of making it.
Yes, I love that you're cheering. What if the Giants won tonight and you were cheering for the Bears over the weekend? How pissed would you be?
I'd be very pissed. Because I wanted the Bears to win.
You got to be careful who you cheer for. You should have cheered for the Lions, Brock.
Should have cheered for them a little bit.
Anyway, crazy game.
Yep.
And there were a lot of crazy games last night. To end it with the Lions, Jared Goff. I think the only problem in this situation, I think everybody knows, is turnovers. And turnovers is a big problem.
And he has had such a problem with it.
Such a problem with it.
Yep.
I mean, he dropped a snap yesterday, man.
Yeah.
Come on. That's high school stuff.
Yep.
Anyway. Still the NFC North leading.
Yeah, there's still. I mean, again, for all the Lions fans out there, don't get the cyanide and the razor blades out yet. They're still 9-4. All right, I'm just saying. We lost again.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna lose in the playoffs. Don't worry about
it. The ball. How about that? We'll do that.
I just don't think Goff is the guy. I don't think that he's the guy that's gonna take you to the promised land. I just don't see it. I don't see it.
Bengals beating the Colts 34-14 yesterday. Some more games from yesterday. Big game that we just kind of touched on last hour. Dallas beating Philadelphia last night 33-13 in a huge match, a huge win for Dallas. Almost
you know
like
what that
must win.
You know what that does now?
What?
Dallas is now number 1 in the NFC East. They're above the Eagles now. Both are sitting at 10-3, which is crazy, but now the Cowboys are number 1 in the NFC East.
Dak showing what everybody hoped Dak would be. And do you get excited over it as a Dallas? Yes. The past couple of games, they have been on fire. And if they continue that, they could beat San Francisco. Possibly. But Dallas fans, reality check. You're up and down. I've been calling this all season, and you're really up right now. So when one of these games your team doesn't show up, which might happen, it doesn't seem like it's going to happen.
They're playing good.
I don't want to see everybody on ESPN crying. They're the worst team again. Blah, blah.
Yeah.
But man, Dallas is for real. I watched the entire game last night thinking, hey, the Eagles, they got to be coming back at some point, right?
So are you changing your opinion anytime on Dak Prescott? Because you've not been a fan of him, I think, ever.
So I can see why people get excited around Dak. And it's for the past 4 games. You can see that. You can see what people get excited around. But consistency is his problem. And he's been consistent the past 4 games. But I'm going to ask you, Dallas fans, has he been consistent his entire career? No, absolutely not. It's been like the most inconsistent, honestly.
Yeah.
So that's the scary part about Dak is sometimes he doesn't show up.
I wonder what's going to happen as far as the future with Dallas, because there was a lot of people that were like, we signed him for how much? We extended his contract.
So last night, the announcers kept talking about, it's the West Coast offense. It's so apparently they changed to the West Coast offense, which is getting Dak out of the pocket more creating more time. He's scrambling a little bit more. And honestly, it's helping out Dallas a lot.
Yeah.
Giving Dak a little bit extra time for things to develop downfield. And let's be honest, Dak can run. Should be.
Yeah, he's a talented guy. You know what I mean? But it's interesting. He started his rookie year. Everyone thought, and we've talked about this multiple times, rookie year, him and Ezekiel Elliott, the future of football. Look out, everyone. They get all the way to the NFC. They had a bye, and the only reason I remember this is because the Packers beat them. The Packers got into the playoffs. And the Cowboys had a bye and then played the Packers, who won the previous week in the playoffs, and they came in and beat Dallas in Texas, and everyone was like, oh my God, no, what happened? And ever since then, They've struggled. They got rid of Ezekiel Elliott. He's on a different team now. They kept Dak. They finally signed Dak. But it's like he had his sophomore slump, his junior slump, senior slump, and that now he's starting to pick it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, if they play like they've been playing the past few games, look out. I
Yep.
mean, that's a Super Bowl team right there, man.
Yep.
That's no joke. As much as I say about Dak, I have in the past. I know football, and when I see good football, I can't deny it. And
They look
Dallas
good.
Played.
Look
and they
good.
have been playing. So if you're a Dallas fan, wear that jersey proud, man.
Yeah.
Denver beating the Chargers yesterday, 24-7. More scores. San Francisco beating Seattle, 28-16. San Francisco, another Super Bowl looking team for sure. Watch out. Minnesota beating Vegas 3-0. Wow.
Dude, so I was looking at that and I'm like, okay, what happened? How do you get, and that was a field goal at the very end. Like, no, it's just, and it was fourth quarter. So did Dobbs get hurt? Because it shows, did they just pull him?
Yep.
Wow.
I was listening to, what was it, Dan Patrick the other day, or like ESPN radio or something. And yeah, there's a big thing going on there where they're pulling Dobbs, they're trying new people, but then they put Dobbs back in.
Dude, that is
They're
tough.
just not sure. They're not sure what to do over there.
Well, Dobbs came in and everyone was losing their minds after that game that he came in and, you know, ran.
I think he started turning the ball over.
Well, yeah, because
that was the problem.
Yeah. But looking at these numbers, yeah, I mean, Dobbs was 10 for 23 for 63 yards. Mullins 9 for 13 for 83. I mean, my God.
Yeah. 3-0 though. Woo. I don't think either team's walking off that field smiling and chest bumping, you know.
Yeah, and the Raiders, God, they had 2 fumbles lost and an interception.
That was in Vegas too. I know.
Oh, who the hell? O'Connell. I don't even know who these guys are. So they don't. I thought Vegas had old Jimmy G.
He's hurt.
He's hurt. Of course he is, Mr. Glass. That would make sense.
I mean, it makes sense, right?
He's probably so happy. Like, good, I'm back on the bench. He's not playing. I know that much.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea who Aiden O'Connell is. Jesus, look at that guy. What?
Big game over there.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay beating Atlanta 29-25. New Orleans, the Saints beat the Panthers 28-6. I think we saw that one. Jets beating Houston 30-6. Cleveland beating Jacksonville 31-27. Yesterday in overtime. I think it went from the Bears-Lions game to this game.
Yeah.
And they flashed it right in overtime. The Ravens beating the Rams 37-31 in overtime. In a crazy game there. I believe it was a return punt to win it in overtime. And Stafford left the field on fire. Never seen him that mad before. He's usually kind of like a humble kind of, you know.
He's kind of quiet. Doesn't go too crazy. Yeah.
People were avoiding him after the game. That's for sure. But New England beating Pittsburgh 21-18. And a big one yesterday, Buffalo beating Kansas City 20-17 in another heated match at the end with the refs. And we talked about this last hour. One of the Chiefs receivers lined up offsides, and they'd had an incredible play where Kelsey caught the ball, and it was like a hook and ladder, but an impromptu hook and ladder. Just a heads up play by Kelsey. Probably a ESPN top 10 of like all time. It was an awesome play. It really was. And called back because the receiver lined up offside.
You know what bothers me about Travis Kelce is he looks like a gym teacher. He's not built like, I mean, think about some of your classic tight ends. Now I know he's more of a receiver.
Pretty big.
He's more of like a slot. But like, look at him. It's not like he's you know who's a big dude? Shannon Sharp, that's a tight end.
Sharp.
Steve Gronk. Gronk was a big muscly dude. And then you got Travis Kelce, who's just he looks like a gym teacher.
Kind of looks like a big and burly, you know. Looks like he should be wearing flannel.
He's just, but but he is so good. It's so annoying because he's made Mahomes look like.
I didn't know he was a QB
back in the day. Yeah,
I found that out yesterday. He was a QB in college.
Yep.
They kept talking about that after that last play because he whipped that ball. I was like, damn, son.
him and his
Darn.
brother played at Cincinnati for the Bearcats. I think he came in. They moved him over to tight end, or he played quarterback for a little bit, and then I don't know, but yeah, talented guy, man.
Yeah,
looks like a gym teacher.
Some crazy football yesterday, man. They are complaining. It's right now on the screen. I'm complaining about the refs. It's a big deal right now. And I understand the ref situation. There's been a lot of talk about the refs this year.
Isn't there talk about refs every year?
But I kind of get it because the NFL, it's so crucial now because it comes down to like turnovers. It comes down to flags. You got to be right on as a ref. And I get it. There's still a human element in it, which you have to understand as a player, a coach, a fan. It is what it is. What do you?
Yeah.
They're trying their best out there, you know? And last night, if you're a Chiefs fan and you're bitching about that, I'm sorry, you're wrong. He was offsides. Right there. You can see it. Pause it.
And they've talked about it. They've talked about it. They said he was egregiously offsides.
Sorry, he threw a flag because you broke a rule.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line.
And you know what? Didn't we start the beginning of this year, everyone talking about how all the calls were going towards the Chiefs, right? Wasn't that the big talk? Like, oh, Chiefs get another call in their favor. Oh, the refs got that's on the script. The Chiefs got to win. You know what I mean? Here's the thing. Until we get robot refs, all right, AI
Which
refs.
We pretty much have now.
At this point,
have somebody in the booth. Yesterday, I can't remember which game it was. But it was like a drop pass or something. And it was very obvious on the first replay they showed, like on the screen, you know.
Yeah.
And the ref didn't even go to the hood.
Yeah.
They had somebody, and they even mentioned it. The announcers mentioned it. Like, yeah, it's cool that they have that now, that they don't even have to go look at the hood. They have somebody upstairs that says, hey, it's blatant. Just say it.
Just say it. Yep. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Get it going. Come on.
The refs have always been a thing. There's been from the beginning of football in all sports, umps, refs, line judges, what have you. There's been
more
calls.
Significant now because it really is a big deal now because the games are coming. Everybody's so good. It comes down to like a turnover, a flag, a drop pass.
Yep.
Which is awesome, guys, because that's why you're at the edge of your seat every Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn, that was a good game. Damn.
Yep.
They're not blowouts anymore. It's great. So.
Suck it, Chiefs. You lost. All right.
Hey,
Deal with it. Deal with it.
I don't need to smile because they are good. They're a good team.
Look, they're still going to be in it and everything, but I'm sorry. I don't want to see them in the Super Bowl again. I don't. I want to see. Would I love to see the Packers? Yes. Do they have a chance? Yeah, they do actually at this point right now. There's still a lot of season left, but I just don't want to see the Chiefs in there again. I don't want to see Mahomes in the Super. I want to see someone different, for God's sakes.
You know what? I think we can end this, and I wanted to mention this because I saw it yesterday. I got a theory, and it's kind of like the Madden cover.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you start doing Allstate commercials, you're done.
You done? Is that what it is?
I'm serious. Wasn't Baker Mayfield Allstate?
No. Was he Allstate?
It was. Aaron Rodgers, Allstate. Where's Aaron?
Is it Allstate or is it, what was it? Yeah, you're in good hands. No. Yeah. State Farm. State Farm.
It's State Farm. You're right. State Farm.
Yep. Once you start hanging out with Jake from State Farm, you're in trouble, man.
Done.
That's what it is.
Done.
That's what it is. Yep.
Think about it. Who else was in the State Farm commercials? Dude, even Andy Reid is in it now. I'm like,
yeah. You got them all?
I'm telling you, once you put your team in the limelight, you start doing the Taylor Swift stuff. You start doing State Farm commercials. You're not thinking about football anymore. You're thinking about that money that's getting in your. Oh, okay, I got to do a commercial. We got to time out and practice. We got to film the commercial real quick.
Yep.
You start losing games. Just saying. My opinion, my theory.
I like it. Well, either way, bad call or not, which it wasn't. It was a legit call. Chiefs lost. Big upset there, and a lot of bad blood between Bills and Chiefs, and we saw that on the field. Tonight, let's touch on this real quick because we got to get to your topic of the day.
It's going to be in Miami playing the Dolphins, 8:15. There's 2 games tonight.
Yep.
Green Bay going to be in New York playing the Giants, both at 8:15. So if you have that picture-in-picture split screen, or maybe just set 2 TVs up tonight.
I feel like the Dolphins are probably going to work. Who are they playing? The Titans. I feel like that's probably not going to be that close of a game. Packers making a run at the playoffs. Right now, they got a 72% chance to do it. Each time they win just makes it better and better. So fingers crossed for the Packers, at least me anyways. I'm saying that. So
go Giants. Giants suck, don't they?
I almost said something naughty. I almost said something naughty on it.
What?
I almost said something bad.
Yeah.
I almost called you a bad name, and I
Well.
almost got in trouble.
Well,
Packers got this one. We got it, man. Coming in hot. We've already beat the Lions. We beat
Jordan
the Chiefs.
Love's the greatest quarterback that has
I-
stepped onto the field.
We
I
might
can't
see
wait.
the love shove. Get that extra couple yards on there. Way better than the brotherly shove. All right, it's the love shove. Right?
Buddy Love back there, huh? Yeah, we'll see. Well, he's gonna turn back into Professor Clump here soon. So
Score all over them Chiefs and over them Lions. Right.
Jesus.
Buddy
All right.
Love.
Hey, there you go. Some nasty football yesterday. It was absolutely an epic day for it. So
More tonight, and we'll have more sports tomorrow. Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
hey, bud.
We'll be back.
Yeah, we might just have
The love shove. What?
we might just have to go right into it.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. Yeah, for sure.
I swear, if Buddy Love wins tonight and they start playing Love Shack every time this dude steps onto the field,
I actually no, I won't stand for that because I fucking can't stand the B-52s. Actually, I got a story about the B-52s that I'm going to rant about in Stupid Quickies. Fucking hate the B-52s, man. They're the worst. Just a-
Hi.
as big as a whale. Stop it.
Oh, I hope. Now that I know that you know you hate it. I know that you hate it.
You're
God, I
a real,
hope
you're a
it
real
gets through
son
the
of a bitch. You
stadium.
know that? Like, honestly, for my money, one of the worst bands ever, the B-52s. Like, just garbage.
He's pointing at the.
Big as a whale. Oh, God damn it. Got a bunch of Bears fans on here. Zarcathius, Eric, all the Erics are Bears fans.
The Bears.
Oh, here we go. Well, good morning. It's your morning Macho Man, Brock Hunter. Don't forget, we are streaming. Find us on Twitch, Facebook, the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page.
Not macho.
Not even a little macho?
It shows your hands. Is there one callus? Point out
Yeah.
one callus on your
Right?
hand.
No, they're all
No,
gone.
there's a camera. Let's see.
They're quite soft. They are quite soft. You know why?
Not
No,
one
this is why.
blemish.
This is why, because I have a daughter now, and with babies, they got sensitive skin, so I've had to put on baby lotion.
Oh, so your hands were just rough before you had a kid.
Oh,
huh?
super rough, like the roughest hands you've ever seen. What was I, slapping concrete, for God's sakes? What- I haven't had a callus in years.
You know why I have rough hands? Because I have a cat. I got two cats. Actually.
Oh, and they just sit there and chew on them? Yeah.
They take care of that. For
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
Dude,
Anyway.
I'm starting to get like liver spots on my hands.
Oh, God. You're
Yeah.
dying, man. Those old hands, man. Not mine, silky smooth. Anyway, well, hey, we got to keep things going here. It's time for your topic of the day, and I love this one. We've been waiting to get to this one. It was supposed to be Thursday's topic, but we were off Thursday. Then we were going to do a Friday, but we were off Friday, and I wasn't throwing this one away. I love it. What is a genuine movie prop you would love to own? This is great. This is great, man.
Dude, where do you start? You really got to think about this one, especially if you only get one.
Yeah.
Woo! I can't just go with one. There's too many. I'd be pissed because I'd get it and then I'd think it's something else.
Something else. Right. Exactly.
Dude, I'm talking. What are those like the T-800 robots from Terminator? Just give me
Oh,
one of
yeah.
those props. It'd be cool to set up in the basement. Could you imagine?
That'd be
Batmobile. That would be pretty
Batmobile.
cool.
Honestly, cars were a big answer, and we'll get to answers, but I was thinking, like, yeah, what would I want? There is a couple that I have. Maybe this will help, Hunter. Maybe jumpstart it. One, I'd love to have the, which isn't even hard to get, probably, the Bruins jersey from Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. You can get
That'd be
that on
awesome.
Amazon.
The hockey, right? You could get now the genuine movie prop, like actually the one that Adam wore. That'd be pretty cool.
I can't get that one.
What about like the monster truck from Ace Ventura 2?
Oh, be awesome.
That'd be cool, right? That big ass monster truck.
Awesome.
And definitely doable. The General Lee, that was a big answer. Like General Lee.
There's a bunch of them though, so that's actually feasible.
What about and again, this is stuff you can buy replicas of, but what about Cousin Eddie's Moose
RV?
Cup. No, or the RV. No, the Moose Cup.
The
Which
Moose
again,
Cup.
but actually to have the, I think his was glass. I think that was a legit
Yeah,
glass
you can
one.
get the
Yeah,
Moose Cup. They sell those. I've seen them before.
yeah. But
I'd
like
take
to
the
have
RV though.
the RV, that'd be pretty sweet. That'd be pretty sweet.
Can I just say real quick? Tom Cruise's
I
F-22.
knew you were gonna say that. I was
mean,
just thinking.
if we're talking movie props. I know
We're going
that's
for broke.
far-fetched,
Yeah.
but come on.
What about like his aviators? So you get Tom Cruise's aviators, all right, from Top Gun.
That'd be pretty cool.
Like
Or
actual.
how about the
Tom-
movie Inception? That little square robot thing. What's that thing called?
Oh no, that's not Inception. You're thinking of
Or not Inception.
Interstellar.
Interstellar.
Yeah.
Interstellar.
That's cool.
Or just any vehicle in that movie. How about
Mhm.
that?
Or yeah, what about like an actual Terminator? Like get the Terminator, the full metal. That'd be
Yeah.
dope. That'd be dope.
Or what I
What's
think
crazy
it's
is
T-1000.
no,
T-1000.
nope. I just got the perfect answer. Perfect answer. One genuine movie prop I'd love to own. One of the Ninja Turtle suits from the first Ninja Turtles.
Ugh.
There you go.
So you know, have you seen them? It's sad that I know this. I'm just gonna let you know.
Yeah, they ended up in like some like
There's a few suits left.
Yeah.
There's a couple. There's one that's like missing. I think it's Leonardo. Like nobody knows where it's at. But if people have the first suits, dude, they're all corroded. They look scary because they're all beat up. and,
all beat up.
the
Yeah,
eyelids deteriorated, so they're all like buggy eyes.
like a
Dude,
skull.
creepy
Yeah,
looking for sure.
yeah. Got rats living in it.
Yeah.
But you'd imagine throwing that on like the legit
God.
suit.
Dude,
You'd
man.
win every costume contest for the rest of your life.
I just saw what's the goblin, the green goblin guy from Ghostbusters. You know the ghost.
Oh yeah, Slimer, whatever,
Slimer,
Slimer,
yeah,
yeah.
They have his arm, just his arm from the original suit. That's just a bunch of crumbled mess.
Right.
$6,000.
Oh.
It's on eBay right now.
You know what's wild is there's
for a mess of green foam.
yeah. There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of movie props you can actually own. There's a lot of memorabilia that you can get. What about like Arnold's sword from Conan the Barbarian?
There you go. Like there's a lot of weapons.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Predator suit.
Yeah. Like the legit Predator suit?
Dick.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
How about
man.
this? I got one. How about the first T-Rex from Jurassic Park? That
Oh, there you
big
go.
ass-
You imagine that
Could
Up
you imagine that
in your basement?
That's the original one right there.
Right there. Look at that son of a bitch. What was it? That was Chewy. That was or the Chewy suit. That'd be cool to have. Oh, you know what, Hunter? What about Rodney Dangerfield's golf bag from
The
Caddyshack?
one that shoots the clubs. in
Shoots
the
a club. It's got a tap on there to make drinks. It's got
air.
a
I'm gonna be
radio.
honest with you, mine's pretty close to what
Yours
yours
isn't far enough. You've got to get
My bag's like 300 pounds. People are like, what?
everything in there. Unbelievable. All right, let's go to Facebook here. We got some answers. What is a genuine movie prop you would want to own? Matt, again, vehicles were a real popular one. Matt said Kowalski's Challenger or Bullett's Mustang. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Wayne said the General Lee.
How about the car from Christmas Vacation or just any of the vacation movies?
Oh, dude. So, because remember, we looked that up. That was actually, it was fake. It was a fake. It was one they made for the movie.
I
But,
didn't know. I thought that was a real legit car.
real-
But no, they made that car for the movie.
dude, I would take that. I would take that station wagon any day. Any day. That thing was dope. That's a good one. That's a good one.
How about this one? Harry in the Henderson suit. Harry in
How
the
about-
Henderson, that kind Bigfoot face.
That
Love that.
and the Wagoneer that they drive in that
Yes.
too. That thing's dope too, man.
Just put it on top of the Wagoneer, the suit. Like from the beginning of the movie when they
He
hit him.
driving around. Dude, that would be a big hit. That would be a big hit. I'd be like, oh my God, they got him. We got some more answers here. Dawn said the first Golden Idol in the first Indiana Jones movie. That one's pretty cool.
Okay.
That's something you can put up on the mantle.
Yeah.
John, our buddy John said the briefcase from Pulp Fiction. You know, the one that they open up and
You
it's
ever seen
gold
the
in there.
picture of what's in that briefcase?
It's just a light bulb, isn't it?
Light bulb,
It's just
yeah.
a light bulb. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think did they tell him what was going to be in there or no? I think he just opened it without knowing.
I think you're right.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Steve said one of the bizarre rat rods from Mad Max. Again, vehicles are a big one. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
It'd be cool to build one of those.
Like if you're looking at the original one from like Road Warrior, like the old Mel Gibson one, like that Interceptor that he has. Oh, dude. Big old blower on it.
Building one of those, you
Yeah.
literally junkyards, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna put this together.
Let's see.
God, there's a lot of answers, man.
Yeah, a lot of vehicles. Mustang, the leg. Kenny said the leg lamp from A Christmas Story.
Oh,
Oh, did I lose you?
no, I'm here. How about
there you go.
how about one of those flying horses from Avatar?
That'd be cool. I don't know if I think that's all CGI, but if you could get one, one of those flying horses from Avatar. There's some great answers out here. I'm going to try and get to all of these. Brother Bruce said Billy Bong Thornton from Half Baked.
Nice. Billy Bong
Thornton.
That's funny.
Melissa had a good one. The DeLorean from Back to the Future.
Ooh, wow.
Yep.
Take the original one.
Yeah. Awesome. Let's see. Kit or the motorcycle from Ghost Rider. That was Tim's answer.
Oh, yeah. That'd be cool.
I like Mark's answer. He thought outside the box. He said Amanda Beckett from Can't Hardly Wait. Does that count? Jennifer Love Hewitt. I mean, it's a genuine movie prop. God, what a great movie. Eleanor. Amy said Eleanor from Gone in 60. Any car from Gone in 60 Seconds, man. Any car from there.
With that Shelby. That's what I would take.
Yeah. Yep.
It'd be hard to not take the Shelby. I just saw one recently.
Oh, it's a beautiful car, dude. Oh my God, dude. As a man, if that doesn't give you an erection, I don't know what else will, because it's just unbelievable.
Then we walk away from it. I'm like, how much do you think that car is worth? Talking to her.
If it's a legit Shelby GT500,
$1.3 million.
Is that what it's worth? Oh my God. Unbelievable.
Couldn't believe it.
Let's see. We got some more answers here. Yeah, Josh said Smokey and the Bandits Trans Am. That's another good one. Oh. Honestly, you can get one of those pretty reasonably priced too, because it is still just a Trans Am.
How about the semi from Maximum Overdrive?
Oh, there you go. That's a good one. Oh, Optimus Prime. Could you actually get? I know that's all CGI, but if you could get like the semi, you know what I mean? That'd be pretty sweet.
That might be the best.
Yeah. Actually, no. We haven't even. Someone else had the best answer, and we'll end with it. I got a couple more. Alan said the RV from Stripes. That's a good one. I like Eric's answer. The Home Alone house. That's a nice house, man. Ooh. Mortgage on that thing, though. It's going to get you.
You can go visit that house. It's
you can. It's actually there. I'm sure people love it when you come knock on the door.
No, I think you can Airbnb it.
Oh, can you really?
Yeah.
Just stand outside in the middle of the night and yell, Kevin. They love it. They love it.
Kevin!
Here's the best answer, and we can end with this. And I think I got through most of them. There's so many good answers on this, but here, Adam had it. The Shaggin' Wagon from Dumb and Dumber. End of story. End of story. And end of story. That or the mini bike they get too.
Mini bike. How about both?
How can we get both?
The Shaggin' Wagon. Dude, that's hilarious. That's a great answer.
Traded the Shaggin' Wagon.
Sound in the world. That's the first thing I would say.
Dude. Got empty beer bottles rolling around in there. Hurry. Oh, anyway, that's that right there is the answer. That is it right there. Nicely done. Good one to end on. Well,
or something. Is that what it says?
Ma'am, I personally groomed and cut all of these dogs myself, and I stand by my work. Covered in mustard and everything. So good. Who got the foot long? Get out of here. Anyway, all right. Well, we're never going to own any of those things, but it's fun to dream, right? It's fun to dream.
Absolutely.
We're going to take a break. We got more coming up. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around.
It's a good topic.
That's a good, yeah. I'm going to save that one. We'll do that one in the future just because there's so many answers. So, I missed Eric's. He said Jesse's gun from Predator, that fucking mini gun, right? It's crazy. There's no way you're holding.
You said the one from Terminator too. It's the same.
Yeah,
gun,
yeah.
Close.
Anyway, well, hey, thanks everyone for hanging out. We appreciate it. Good to be back. Good to see everyone. And we'll just see you back here tomorrow. All right. Okay, bye.